Absolutely. It's always a good time to back Devil Flyer. Walter Danley in the house. Hey, Elsie. Hope you're
Here's
having
the
a
man
good day.
himself. What's up, Rex?
Yes, indeed. Hey, running a little bit behind. Sorry, had technical problems, and then I was just running behind, to get scramble, to get everything done, and a fresh cup of coffee.
Ah,
But other
you
than
can't
that,
go
I'm
without
having a
coffee.
gay old time. Huh?
A Flintstones reference? Really? Okay.
Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. That's right. I always wanted a dino burger
Buddy.
or maybe a big set of ribs.
Oh, dude, yeah, I always wanted one of those big giant slabs of ribs that like turns your
Bronto
car
ribs.
sideways. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Tip the car
that's
over
fucking
when you put it
awesome.
in the. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a, that's a slab of rib.
Yeah, that's a slab. I hope they don't miss them.
Imagine how much barbecue sauce it takes just for that one slab of ribs. Dude, you have to have like a 5 gallon bucket.
Either that or a dry rub, which is still going to be a you know,
It's still
five
gonna be
gallon
like
bucket.
maybe a
Yeah.
gallon of a gallon. Hey,
Uh,
Apex Comics, what's up, buddy?
Apex Comics in the house. Absolutely. We will have Apex After
Is that
Dark
Apex
at
in the house?
midnight. Huh?
Oh yeah, Apex sent me the link. I'm gonna try to make it. Dude, midnight's late for me, but I'm
It
gonna try.
is late. Yeah. I take it that's for his convenience and not necessarily anybody else's because
Well, yeah, I
Apex.
mean,
I mean, we started out at midnight 4 years ago. We started out at midnight, and that was after Michael Bancroft's. Just whenever he finished, and that's kind of when we set it up and did it. I
mm,
was in the
yeah.
chat, and Brent was in the chat, and he said, "I'm going to do my attempt to do my first live stream. If you want to join me and join me on panel and everything," and so I did, and. About the third episode, we figured out, yeah, Rex keeps showing up, so he can be my co-host. Plus, Brent said on that, which I believe was a Tuesday. So we didn't have long to wait to an Apex After Midnight, which was on a Saturday night at midnight. So 4 days later, I had 6 videos up because he had issued me a challenge. Put at least 2 videos up by next week on your channel. And so I started doing that through YouTube Studio for a very long time, probably for the first 6 months, maybe something like that or over. I know 4 months, and then I started the 4 o'clock shadow, and then ran
Hmm.
116 episodes by myself, and then I had you and Lorenzo on, and then I had um, my
Yeah.
first interview. I had my first interview the very next episode in 118, I believe. Um, Sadly, I can't
Who was
remember.
your Who was your first interview? Do you remember?
I do remember, but it was the goth black. I can't remember her name. Maybe Brent can tell me. He said it the other
Oh,
night.
not Allie.
No, it wasn't Allie. No,
Oh, wasn't Allie?
Allie.
Okay.
No, no. She her comic book wasn't even an EFOP at that time or whatever you call it, and an EFLOP. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
uh,
Okay.
I'm not trying to be.
Black Rhapsody. Black Rhapsody. That's who it was. Black
Oh yeah,
Rhapsody.
yeah, that was what the like musician chicks, right?
Yeah, basically
They're like a rock.
I redid the interview that I did the night before on Apexes, because I'd already talked to her, but I wanted her to come over to my channel and start the interviews with creators and promoting their
Yeah,
projects. So uh
that's awesome. And hey, old Ryan James in the house, and Raul and T. Welcome, welcome. Always good to see you.
absolutely. E flop. Yeah, I've created a new word.
Everyone is having a wonderful holiday.
I hope so. I hope everybody's having a wonderful holiday. I watched
Oh
some
my
more
God,
of what what.
I've been indulging entirely too much in like rich foods the last 3 days, dude. Today it's just been like I just been doing nothing but drinking water and
Yeah.
a little bowl of oatmeal this morning.
I'm doing right the
uh,
opposite. I mean, I've been eating, but I've just eat when I'm hungry, and it's just like I've been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of just what I normally do. I've not really broken from routine that much, except for the when I went over there on Christmas Eve night and or Christmas Eve day, I guess it was, and ate pizza mid morning, noon, noonish, 1 o'clock, 12:30, somewhere in there. Got some pizza down my pie hole, and that's what they call it. Uh, you know, so holiday fasting, and I'm not really fasting, but I'm not cramming a lot of food down my gullet by any means.
yeah, I'm
You know,
I'm just slowing down a little for today, and I'll probably get right back into the groove
mhm.
of eating all the sweets and stuff tomorrow. But yeah, it's been 3 days of nonstop feasting, and I'm like, okay, I'm good for now.
I don't know how your freezer looks, but of course, you can freeze some of that for later. And I know you're a big, let's thaw it out and make it for dinner type person because you do that all the
Oh
time.
yeah, dude. Yeah, I got a big chest freezer. Well, it's not a big one, but it's like a medium sized one that I
Yeah.
bought in the kitchen, and then I put a what do you call that? Butcher board top.
Hmm.
I glued it
Oh,
onto
that's
the top
nice.
of the lid, so it's
Hmm.
it's like an extra counter space plus all your storage for your food. So it's pretty handy. It's kind of heavy though.
Yeah, most
Gotta
people
put
have
the black.
leftovers this time of year, and sometimes it's just better to freeze it, and eat it
Yeah,
down the
you're
road.
better off freezing it and doing something with it later than letting it sit in that fridge for 2 or 3 days because anything after like 24 to 48 hours, you just never know. It really depends what the ingredients are.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can get odors, right? I mean, because you've got stuff that shouldn't really be paired together, or a lot
Yeah,
of
you got
seasoning,
stuff
spice,
sitting next
garlic.
to each
Yeah.
other. Yeah, yeah,
Hmm. Yeah.
had
And
that
and
happen.
there
Yeah.
are videos. I watched part of a video, started to, but didn't really finish it. It was like one of those, don't put apples. You don't need to put apples, and apples will cause other fruit to ripen quicker in the refrigerator.
Yeah,
If
they
you
give
have
off
other.
like some kind of
Mhm.
gas.
Yep.
They,
Hmm.
their skins or whatever give off like yeah. Especially like if you have apples by your bananas, your bananas will go bad real fast.
Oh yeah, they ripen up real. They help ripen bananas real fast. So I mean, there are
Mm.
YouTube videos out there about what to refrigerate, what not to refrigerate. Like Europe doesn't refrigerate eggs, but we do. But they're processed different.
Right. Well, that's because they don't have the pasteurization of the eggs. Because
Hmm.
when eggs come out of a chicken, they have a natural protective coating on them, and if you leave that coating
Yeah,
on,
Elsie.
those eggs will stay good at room temperature for like probably a couple of months. But
Hmm.
once you wash that protective coating off of there,
Yep.
that's when the egg starts
Which
to break down.
which they do in America. So then
Yep.
everything has to be refrigerated. Plus, we're shipping eggs all over the country and stuff, and usually they're refrigerated there and then get to a refrigerated section. And it's so, yeah, it's
Hmm.
logistics. We no longer eat,
Refrigerated trucks, and and, hey, it's
we
a big
hardly
business.
eat local eggs, local honey, and other things that are probably more beneficial for us, especially local honey that you can get in your area because that's
Hmm.
made from flowers and pollen from your area that may give you an immunity against allergies and things like that.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
It's
don't know if you've heard that.
and well, yeah. Well, that's the nice thing about where I'm at is we still have plenty of local farmers markets and stuff like that. I go get the fresh brown eggs a lot, uh,
Hmm.
fresh meat. freshly
Yeah.
butchered cow right off the farm. I watched the thing be raised. So
Well,
it's
we went. Yeah, I watched a thing on eggs at Aldi, and you don't really know the source of that, and there are some disturbing things. I think we should look at the ingredients and actually what we're putting in our. I watched one that I think I sent you. I know I sent you the coffee one, but uh,
Oh yeah, I haven't watched that yet. Dude, I've been scared to watch it. I'm enjoying my coffee in the morning while I'm on vacation. I'm like,
what
I
brand?
don't watch the video.
What brand of coffee do you buy? Do you have a particular brand?
Yeah, just I mean, I'm cheap, dude. I'm not that picky. I do like instant coffee most of the time.
Okay.
This
What?
time I think, Mile High picked me up Folgers. It was on sale. So.
Yeah, you might not want to watch that video. Just
God
like,
damn it! I knew it.
yeah,
Damn you!
yeah, no, don't do no. No wonder the brain damage
All right.
persists. Anyway,
No coffee tomorrow morning for me.
well,
Thanks.
I watched one on chocolate, and I was eating some bad chocolate. On that particular video, it was dark chocolate. Now, dark chocolate and cocoa beans and stuff like. Anyway, they have safety features, right? Like uh,
It might have been yesterday. She
there's
had
only
her
supposed to be so
little
much
lammy right
hardened.
underneath her chin, or her
I
pillow
don't know
under
what's
her
going
leg.
on, folks.
And
Ouch.
I'm sorry, it's not my office talking to
Okay, well, that
me. I
mute
got
button does
distracted.
work, but I always hate to use it because
Well,
you get
I did.
infuriated.
I forgot to. Yeah. Whatever.
Whatever. Okay.
You've never seen me infuriated, Mister. You.
No, I know that. I know that. It's scorched earth. You'd be like Phoenix from the X-Men, or a
The
pissed
great
off,
God.
or maybe one that's maybe lesser, but a pissed off Scarlet Witch in her dark side mode.
Possibly. Yeah. Or maybe just a rampaging Wolverine on a bloodlust rampage. No, I mean,
Carrie says, I watched a video where cats think we take their poop to make chocolate. Well, okay.
What?
All right.
That's
Well,
got to be AI, Gary.
yeah, or something. Yeah. Strangeness.
You've
We
seen
might
Angry
question
Bird on stream before. You've seen Angry. You haven't seen Fury.
All right, let's get off this subject because we're celebrating 4 years of content today on this
I
channel.
know. Why we argue? Can't we all just get along?
Can't we all just get along and make some good comics, as Rainey says?
Yeah, put your armpits down, for God's sake.
But we
Hold on. I'll be right back, Rex.
our child's responding to the armpit thing. Anyway, oi Savaloy, Carrie, and hello, Mike Walters in the house. Thank you, sir. Yeah, 4 years of content, which we showed a bit of that a little bit before Christmas. I think our very first stream, which was only about 6 minutes. I kind of worked up to longer and longer videos, and to extremely long videos. And I thought we would do something fun today. I've got something fun planned, hopefully, for everyone. As soon as Shadowhawk makes it back, and schedule some of that content for next year, 2026.
No, I'm here to help Mom with the lights. Sorry.
I know. What, are you taking the lights down now?
No. I told you just the way we got them set up. We've got these lights, the color change, but they need to be plugged in together to automatically synchronize. Otherwise, you have to plug them in at the same time so that they both start at the same time. So we're she's by one plug on the wall and I'm by the other plug on the wall. We're going 3, 2, 1, and they try to plug it in at the same time.
Okay. That sounds like turn the key type thing, you know, where you had to have two keys
Yeah,
to
for like
launch the
nuclear
nuclear missile.
disaster.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
We're launching the nuclear Christmas tree. 3, 2,
Well,
1, same time.
since we're the nuclear Christmas tree. Now, see, that is a good premise for a comic book. I'm going to write that down right now.
Yeah, steal my ideas. Go ahead.
Just to remind you later when you say, I wish I had a
You
concept
know,
for a comic.
I'm just fucking with you. I got a
We could.
concept for a comic, but I don't know what I'm doing.
I know you do. I know you do. But yeah, that was a good idea. Nuclear Christmas tree. Scare the hell out of people for Christmas.
Is that Santa on the what's the NORAD thing that they do every year? You know, you see Santa Claus with the sleigh. We've got an unidentified plane. It seems to be a nuclear Christmas tree.
Raul and T in the house. Raul, he was on with Cross Comics. I noticed him while we were streaming. I think he's went to streaming against us now with Rick. He was on there.
Yeah, I popped in on Rick.
He's over there drawing some Canadian Shield. I was glad he wasn't on Omer Glitch. He was over there with Rick, helping the small creator. I'm always glad when he comes on and helps this small creator.
Oh yeah.
Now, while we're on the nuclear thing, just real quick, I actually watched a YouTube video on sort of the atomic age monster type movies, and one thing that kind of got me on that was researching Them, the movie with the giant ants, which was one of the early.
Cool movie.
Yeah, they actually made $2 million and something on that. It was a big hit. Warner Brothers had limited, you know, supposed to be the monster flavor of the month, and it actually helped Warner Brothers from bankruptcy or whatever. It kind of got them out of the hole, kind of like King Kong did for RKO.
Yeah,
it was a big, massive hit, and that's all I'll say about that.
But it seems like the genres seem to come and go. You know, you'll get science fiction, you'll get horror, and they ebb and flow kind of a little bit. They'll go, and then we get the westerns are back for a while. Right now, it seems like westerns are super popular all of a sudden.
And where it was sort of a atom bomb scare, like Godzilla. Godzilla was one of them that they mentioned because he's, you know, they even made the puppet in certain scenes, made his head look synonymous in that first movie with a mushroom cloud. I mean, they were only like 16 years out from Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Yeah,
that
so
was
they weren't,
you know, like front of mind for all those people, dude. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, or I don't even think it was 16 years, about 10 years out from it. So it was real. They were still rebuilding, you know.
Well, was it 53? Was that the first Godzilla?
No, 56.
No,
he should know this. 56. He's the Godzilla person. Yeah, 56.
Whatever, man. You know I'm not good with numbers.
Yeah, yeah. And we weren't alive then. Yeah, but it started out with Destination Moon that came out in 1950, which was like
proof I'm alive now.
They justifying the nuclear race to the moon. You know, they actually say in there, whoever reaches the moon first will use that as a missile platform. You know,
right.
And America needs to make their first. So they're kind of justifying the nuclear stuff at that point, and then by the end of it, they're like showing Last Man on Earth type movies, you know, where it's surviving. Just do you even want to survive after a nuclear
after the apocalypse stuff.
But they take you from Destination Moon to like Them to Godzilla somewhere in the middle, and then to throughout, you know, from 1950 to 1959, the ones that really hit those beats the most. And some of them are quite scary. And I did not know some of these movies, and I have not seen them. So I have a short list here of movies that I did not know. One of them was a very early one. I think in between maybe them or maybe after them was 5. It was just called 5. It was 5 survivors.
Oh, I don't
It's
think I've
called
seen
5.
that one.
And yeah, and then there's another one called Invasion USA.
Oh yeah,
Kind
I've
of
seen that.
I don't think I've seen that one. And the world, the flesh, and the devil.
Ooh,
And I
that
think
sounds. I
that
don't know if
had
I've seen that one or not.
Henry Belafonte in it, I think. Another one called On the Beach. And another one I have seen, but it's been a while, When Worlds Collide, which is kind of like Escape Earth, and in fact, in that movie, you get to see Earth blow up from the spaceship.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
Oh shit! My my monitor keeps going. That's one reason I was behind. My monitor keeps on going dark. So
Oh, it's
anyway,
going to
I will
sleep on
just
you again. Fuck.
yeah, I can't see anything, but and the only way is to shut everything down. So what I'm going to do
All
is
right,
just
I'll dance, monkey dance while you
no,
do what you gotta do.
no, not yet. So the last one was Panic in Year Zero.
I
I've
don't know if
also
I've seen that
been
one either. That sounds like a cool title.
seeing some heavy hitting things. I watched something on Schindler's List the other day and Judgment at Nuremberg.
Boy, big.
Yeah, two wonderful movies. It's like those 20 facts type movies. 20 facts you might not have known about these movies. Hey, Elmer.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like that kind of shit. They do that with a lot of like rock and roll songs too. Like the inspiration for how the song got written and shit like that. That's I like that kind of stuff. Just to see where it's interesting to see where like the ideas come from. Like Iron Man, Black Sabbath's huge song Iron Man.
Right.
It started off as a joke. They were just practicing, warming up, and Tony Iommi was playing the Iron Man riff, just like playing around with it, developing it. And Ozzy walked past and went, "It sounds like a big float made of steel stomping around." And that gave Geezer Butler the idea for the fucking lyrics to the song. Became one of the biggest songs in Black Sabbath's history. Uh, it, it's just weird little shit like that. I dig that kind of thing. Okay, I'm a weirdo. Fine.
No, it's I'm writing this name down. I'll start the process here.
You're just actively ignoring me. I see. No, I'm just
absolutely. This is actively. I'm gonna nuke myself and come back in, and hopefully this monitor will not go into sleep mode again. It did it right before, and it's done it now, and everything's totally blacked out. Now I can hear you, and I'm sure you can see me on camera. My camera's still going, but it's.
I can see you. But yeah, apparently you're not seeing us. So.
No, which is sucky because I really need to be able to see people's
suggestions. Yeah, it's kind of it's problematic when you
it's problematic, and it's something I got to get fixed because this cannot continue. Where for some reason
here's something to warm the cockles of your heart. Look at Davey got a brand new bed.
I don't understand why. Oh my God!
She got a hamburger pillow.
I will be right back.
I'm showing the chat. I'm trying to dance, monkey dance. Good Lord. Try to be a good co-host. You try. Gosh. What? Oh. Tell them what I put in the chat. Turn off the monitor and then back on or unplug it and plug it back in from the power. He's not hearing me anyway right now. Sorry, Homer. Ah, shit. Um, see, you know better than I would. But yeah, whatever. He'll get it. He'll be back in a minute. I'll step out here and smoke a cigarette and try to entertain you guys a bit, I guess. Been a crazy holiday so far. Day before Christmas Eve, my grandson had to go in for emergency appendix surgery. Um, excuse me. They had to rush him all the way up to Chicago at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So, it was pretty scary. But the kid's fucking tiger, man. Yeah, they did the surgery. He's bounced right back. They sent him home like within 16 hours or whatever. And he's doing fine. Recovering well. Stitches are healing. He's not in too much pain. All that good kind of stuff. So thank you, Lord, for that. For the blessings on this holiday. Uh, I got to talk to all of my kids this year, which doesn't happen every year. You know, I've got 4 kids and a couple of grandkids. Well, actually, 4. I think going on 5 grandkids here soon. Uh, so the family keeps expanding. You know, Shadow keeps getting slower and slower. But it is what it is. I put out a new AI video fucking around today. If any of you guys have seen it, I don't know. The thing with all these AI programs is, you know, you got to commit to them and spend money. You get like 2 to 3 free shots, and it's really hard to refine a good AI video in only like 2 or 3 shots. Like you really need like about 15 or 20, like, you know, adjustments and prompts and the way you know, change your camera point of view, what have you. But I'm learning, and man, I don't know. I don't know that I have the funds or the writing talent to be able to actually put out the book I would like to put out. So I'm actually just considering starting to do some AI content and stuff, with little animated videos and things like that with Battlehawk. Instead of trying to put out a book, I don't know. I may still put out a book. I got so much art I've already paid for it, just hanging out, waiting to be used. Um, your boy Shadow is a mess. That's just the way it is.
Hope that does
Oh,
not
right.
happen.
Man.
Hope that does not happen
I've
again.
been dancing for a couple of minutes there now. Man. Actually, could you be any slower? Dun,
Um,
dun, 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 dun,
Actually,
dun.
that was pretty fast boot up. But
Okay,
anyway,
this is it.
okay.
The night,
All
the
right.
night will hit the house. Like freaking
On with the show. This is it.
WB character over it. Oh, there he is.
I'm froze. Anyway.
He'll be pros.
Anyway, tell him what I put in the chat, Shadow. Let's see.
It's too late.
Let's see. Ryan asked Japan if nukes are fake. Let's see. Where can I see your AI video? Let's see. What one
Facebook
step
or
behind.
Thread. Sorry. I meant to upload it to Instagram, but when I logged into the new AI thingy I was messing with, it put me into Facebook. So Facebook and Threads, you can see my new little thingy.
I don't think there's an off
Okay.
switch for my monitor. I would just have to find the monitor cord and unplug it down here, which is stuffed up underneath there. But yeah, that might be that.
Of course, there's an off switch for your monitor somewhere, Rex.
Really? Okay. I'll check before I broadcast again.
There's,
You know, that's good homework for tonight.
it, it might even be like a soft touch one where you could run your finger across it and you don't really feel it. You know, it's like one of them little buttons like on the side of your phone. Go underneath the monitor on the bottom edge and see
Okay,
if you
yeah.
feel any little bumps or anything.
Okay. All right. I think I see the power switch to it. Let me try
Yeah,
that.
it should be like a circle with an eye in it or some shit like that. Not like an eyeball, but like an eye, the letter I. Just
Okay,
like
that works. I turned it off and now it's back on. Great. Thank you.
ah,
Just the
cool.
little things that people have to learn to yeah, that's better than rebooting the computer, you know, which I've already
Yeah,
actually
oh
I
hell
turned the computer. Now, how much at risk am I? Shut the lights off. Yeah. Uh
yeah. Oh,
uh how I put don't turn the computer off. And at night I've just been powering it down myself manually because I was tired of it.
uh,
And maybe it was this monitor, but I think the computer was just shutting off like at inopportune times. So maybe when I had it scheduled, and I think I had it scheduled for like every 15 minutes or 30 minutes. I don't know, but I did away with that and just said leave the computer on infinitum, which is not a good thing,
right.
right? Because that can open it up. I
Well,
mean,
no,
you need
because
to turn it.
yeah, because then you could if you know your fan stops running or something, it can overheat.
I
So
did get
then
your
you then,
okay. Yeah, I did get your message, Omer. I'm taking it day by day as far as the streaming thing. I will let you know early tomorrow about setting up the art nights on the channel for tomorrow. Um, I may, you know, right now I'm on the advanced. They suckered me into that. They said anyway, you know, that free
ooh,
trial, and they said you got to.
you can turn us into circles and stuff now, Rex, with all the advanced stuff. Why aren't you doing nothing fancy with the screen, man?
So I don't. Okay.
I
What's
know.
something fancy?
I'm just, you know, I'm just fucking with you. They ain't gonna kick
There.
me.
You're branded with King Kong now. That's about as
Oh,
fancy
now
as
I
I
got a
get, and that's all I need.
I got a purple King Kong over my shoulder. I got news
All
for
right.
you, Rex.
Here's a young picture of Abby. Then you can't complain against that.
Mm,
Okay. Anyway,
she's making me. She's making me hungry though. I want to swoop down.
swoop down on this. Anyway. Anyway. Thank you for that tip, Omer. And yes, I will let you know. I don't know, you know, if I'll have to go with EV Mux tomorrow or it'd be in the weekend. They might give me another day. Who knows? I'm taking it day by day. Riley in the house. Hello, Riley.
Alfonso, what's happening, man?
Bonzo.
Hail, hail. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. We don't see you before then. But,
Absolutely.
woo,
Now,
I feel like singing.
I
Woo!
thought we would do something fun, but if this is going to be too difficult, then we won't do it. And the chat
Okay.
can
I don't
participate,
know.
and the chat can participate in it, which is and I've got us a start, you know, because this is an artist that I want to cover for next year. I thought we would actually hear suggestions from the chat of artists for Feature Friday, and we would schedule the calendar all next year for Feature Friday. And I've got us to start with the first Friday in January 2026 is on the 2nd, and I put down Garcia Lopez, you know, Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, kind of the DC. We had talked about him Friday a
All
little
right.
bit.
Well, just to be different, I will throw out my vote in there for like just striking artwork and amazing detailed kind of stuff from back in the 90s. Wilts Portacio.
Okay, but now with that, I've got to be able to have enough images of his stuff to, really justify,
Bro, if you look
like,
up Wilson, if you Google Wilts or look him up on YouTube, you're gonna have more than enough stuff.
okay, I don't look it up on YouTube though, and I look it up on X, and we can do that. We can do that together. Suggestions plus
Okay, yeah,
spellings of
yeah.
spellings of people name I will need to know. Rex says so you're using EV Mux and not Restream. Uh, Possibly. I mean, I don't know yet. I mean, for the
It's
art
working with
nights,
my phone, Homer, so I'm guessing it's not Restream. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
right? Yeah, for the 4 o'clock shadow. But now for the art nights, it's going to be later. That might be okay. To use Restream
I
tomorrow
got you.
night. But yeah, it has to be able to, and I need to. And is EV Mux spelled EVEMUX? I thought it was just EVMUX.
Eve Mux
Eve
or
Mux, I guess,
or
sucks and has
Eva
2
Mux,
hour
like
limit
Eva.
for your free version. Oh, okay. Okay.
I, I don't know.
Wow.
Interesting.
Now, how are they getting more
There's
than
all
2
kinds of
hours on
new.
Topic List? Do they keep it? I mean, I don't know that they've kept it under 2 hours on Topic List ever. And look, I guess Luke is actually paying a monthly for it. I guess for the longer hours, and I don't know how many hours they give you for free,
I don't know.
or is there any limit to hours on EV Mux? But but now I've got to find out. I've got to have a good
So
alternative
there's
for Shadow.
a 2 hour time limit for the free version. So yeah, so they do definitely have time.
Okay.
Orange Glitch says EV Mux, whatever, it sucks.
Yeah, I
Okay.
read that. Yeah. He also says, "Oh right, EV Mux, whatever, it sucks." Yes, Luke pays for it, so he gets additional time. So
Yeah.
So I will take your Shadowhawk, your artistic, uh, under advisement. Let me actually share screen of where I get the
Yeah.
images, which is over on X,
Let's
for
see what
artists,
the
and
chat
maybe
has.
we'll come across that artist and we'll pencil him in. Okay.
All right. Well, I will even tell you how to spell it.
I know you will. But let's look at some of these suggestions. He can be later on in the year unless you just have to have him in January.
No. I don't know if you're aware of him, dude. And he did some amazing shit back in the 90s. He did a fucking run on Moon Knight that's fucking incredible. He did a bunch of
Okay.
shit for Image. Yeah, he's a really good artist.
I do see what I do see of him is over here on X.
Okay.
Yeah.
You should probably be seeing like some of his Moon Knight stuff and stuff like that. Ooh,
Okay.
Lee Weeks. That's a good suggestion, Homer Glitch. Lee Weeks is a good one. Yeah. And
I can do.
Jason.
I've just done I mean, I can look up some of these suggestions, to see what comes up.
Well, I mean, we don't have to yet. I mean, however.
Oh, you know what? That's what I will do. Okay. Well, that's what I'll do. I will get a separate card here, okay? And I will write these suggestions down and not pencil them in. And then when I have the time, I will do a search for these artists and see if there's enough material to show on them.
Okay.
Does that sound fair?
If we're moving, at a leisurely pace in chat, you might be able to pull some of them up as we're adding them to the list. Just to give people an idea of what they're, looking at.
Yeah, Jay Lee is definitely in there too.
Oh yeah, Jay Lee's awesome.
I like Frank Cho. I know he's, is it Frank Cho?
Joe's good.
Is his first name
Yeah,
Frank?
yeah, Spring too.
Okay.
I can't remember what title he was big on back in the day, but I remember I liked
He
his
does a
work.
lot of covers nowadays, it seems like.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jim Lee's, you know, one, of
Brett
course.
Booth. Anybody like Brett Booth from back in the 90s? Guy was pretty
Yeah, make
amazing.
a photo and download. Yeah, that would be the optimum way to do it. Okay. So Garcia Lopez will start off next Friday with him. Uh,
All right.
these others I will kind of look up and try and find enough imagery to, I that's why I was kind of doing a general search just under comic artists, so that like John Bolton, I wouldn't think of John Bolton, a British artist, right off the bat. Uh,
Oh, yeah, that's
you
true.
know, so I thought just some visual cues for us on X might be a help, to and I won't pencil them in. We'll put them on the suggestion list, and then I'll make out the, you know. But if you have some suggestions for some artists you would like, Carrie
Oh,
Andrews.
here's a
Okay.
question for the chat. I see this guy posting all the time, just like badass shit. Kyle
Uh-huh.
Hotz. Do you guys know? Have you heard of Kyle Hotz? But again, I've
I
been out
just
of
see some of these
mainstream
artists. I just
comics
don't
since
know. I'm
2000. So
finding out.
I've never heard of the guy, but his art's amazing.
Well, I was
I think
looking
it's
at I was
HOTD, something like that.
I was looking at some videos on the Herculoids, and I had totally forgotten. And I've got a comic actually with one of his covers. I would also like to do some CG creators that were actually big, and the professionals that work for DC or Marvel before coming over, like Art T. Bear or Aaron Lopresti. Aaron Lopresti actually did a run on Herculoids, and I'm like,
Well,
wow,
Aaron Lopresti is a badass. I love his art.
yeah, and I think
Aaron,
maybe that might get us noticed by some of these creators that we've been trying to get on, but sadly we have not yet. And I've actually been in talks in the past, and so have you with Aaron, and we just haven't settled on a date, to get him on.
yeah, well,
Uh,
Shelley's had a lot of health problems over the last couple of years
oh,
too. Dude.
absolutely, yeah.
They got
Kyle
they
Holtz,
got
okay,
they got brand new grandkids. Yeah, there's a lot going on in the Lopresti household. So
I get it. I don't. I mean,
it
take
doesn't
30
mean I'm
minutes
giving
out
up
from.
on them. I'd love to have Aaron and Shelley both on the show because Shelley cracks me up, dude. Like when
Yeah.
she first came into CG with Aaron, she was a beast, man. She didn't
Well,
play.
they
I
had
love
a repertoire between each other. I mean, they've been together so many years that
it.
they just back and forth.
But I
Kind of
mean,
like
with assholes in the chat, man, Shelly was fucking. She was a monster. She would
brutal.
just take
Yeah,
you apart. She would take you apart in the goddamn chat. I loved watching.
Ivan Reed is a good one. I'll just look at some of these here with you on X here in just a second.
I'm trying to think of some of the guys I don't usually think of. Lee Weeks was a good suggestion. I
Yeah.
like Lee Weeks a lot.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many artists out there. Like Mark Silvestri. Of course, we did him one week,
Mm-hmm.
but
And
that you might
Sylvester's, I
not.
mean, he's good. Well, and that was what I was saying. I don't know if you remember him or not, but he was another image guy, Brett Booth. He was
And
around
some
back
of these,
then.
like Francisco, like this guy shit does not interest me. I'm sorry. Okay, it's highly accomplished artwork, I suppose. It just this style. It has to be something that interests me. I don't want to cover an artist I know nothing about per se. I mean, I would
You
like to
know
know at least. their existence.
And the problem I
Mike,
have too is if you're gonna be a digital painter, I
mhm.
think you have to be you have to be like really really talented because you can do stuff with actual paint, and fuck with it on a canvas that
Mhm.
you're not gonna be able to accomplish unless you really know what you're doing, like in a digital format. So and I see a lot of these digital paintings that are just like they're underwhelming. It's like,
Yeah, I will. I'm writing all these suggestions that they're putting down in the chat. I have Kyle and Carrie
yeah, I
Andrews
don't
and
know who
others.
Kyle Hotz is, dude. Or if he works for Marvel or what, or Holtz. Is it Hotz? Holtz? But I see him posting all the time, dude. The he's a beast. He posts some cool looking shit.
Well, I'm aware of John Bolton here. Here's some of John Bolton's stuff.
Wow, okay,
He
yeah. I've seen his stuff. Yeah. He's like an alien Star Wars guy and stuff like that. All the sci-fi
Yeah,
shit,
or
right?
Terminator. Yeah, yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I've seen him. I just didn't realize that's who it was.
yeah. So I'll put him on the list. I mean, we have a lot of Fridays to fill, right?
Oh yeah. I'm trying to
Yeah,
think of
a
some
lot.
more of the old. That's all right. Give me a couple of days,
Well,
Rat, so I'll come up with a list
well,
of some
let's
fucking artists
try
for
right
you.
now to go through some of these pictures and find some artists.
All
Okay.
right.
Um,
All right. Well, bring some up off that list. Let's see what they got.
no, I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is just kind of
Oh,
go through
okay.
here and just like John Bolton. Okay, let's put him
Oh, okay.
down.
You're just gonna cruise. We're just gonna
Um,
cruise
yeah, and some of these
on
that I just
Saturday
totally.
afternoon.
I mean, some of these creators are actually pretty good, and they're on there. But like this guy here, I don't know anything about him. You know, uh,
Yeah, the problem is,
Vincenzo
right?
Riccardi.
We
That's
can't
a
see any
great
detail
document.
on that without like blowing it the hell up, man. I didn't
Right.
even know that was Doctor Doom.
Well, I mean, there's so
That's
much
pretty
going on.
cool.
You just about have to blow it up to.
Yeah. No, and now that you got it on full screen, I could see it, but
Yeah,
where you had it a minute ago, it was just it was too small to make out.
yeah.
Sorry.
So, and they
Yeah.
need to be, creators. Like here's one, Norm Brafogel, um, that have
Brayfogle.
wide
Yeah.
Brayfogle that has wide appeal, and actually Tank Ferret has come on here. He used to know him as a child. He knew some of these comic book creators when he was younger because of his
Mm-hmm.
mother's job. You know, Alan Davis. Alan
Right. Right.
Davis is another one that an older
Oh,
creator,
cool.
British creator that
Well,
we have not
Brayfogle,
done
didn't he have a long run on Batman?
on Batman. Yeah, in the 80s,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah.
did
He had like
Arthur
a
Sidam. We did Arthur Sidam. He on Halloween. Here's a piece done by him. He also did Marvel Zombies. That's kind of what he got known for.
okay. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
He's
because
kind
I
of got a
wasn't
Julie
familiar with him.
Bale. He's kind of got a Boris or Julie Bale type painter
Yeah,
lead.
Boris Billy Bell style.
Mm,
Yeah, but
mm.
that looks
Now
like
we
it's
could.
real paint. It doesn't look digital. I don't know.
Oh, right, exactly.
He's either really good or he's an actual painter. Oh.
I mean, yeah, I need to put down Frank Miller. I guess we did Arthur Adams.
Oh, dude, Frank Miller, his
His
Sin
older
City
stuff.
stuff.
How about that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
when he was the Daredevil Sin City, that was good stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah, the newer stuff, yeah, I'd probably shy away from a little bit.
Here's a Frank Miller
Just a little.
Madman piece. That's Frank Miller Madman piece.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, look at that fucking big blocky shadow behind him on the wall, dude. I mean, it's
Yeah.
so typical Miller.
All Red, is one that we could put on there. But
All right, yeah. Madman was a cool comic. It didn't last a whole long time.
I don't think we did Barry Windsor Smith, did we?
No, I hope. No, I don't think we did yet.
Yeah, I don't think we've
I
done
think we
him.
talked about it, but we didn't squeeze them in before the end of the year. So
Right. Yeah, only so many slots, Michael Godin.
yeah,
We haven't done Michael Godin.
Oh shit, we'll definitely add both of those.
We've talked about Michael Godin when we, especially when I was talking about Art Adams. I thought that they had similar styles, different but similar.
And didn't both of them do a little bit of work on Micronauts as well? I know Michael Golden did.
Yeah.
And I think Art Adams did as well.
Yeah. All right. Well, now see, Omer's like, okay, write all these down. Which I do.
You got a list of like 14.
I know. Yeah, he's really trying to help out the artists that he likes.
Yeah, Humberto Ramos.
Wow, and he just continues. If it's going to be overload, then I can't handle it. Come on. That's
Blatt, dude.
Good for now.
Stephen Blatt. That's another good one. You got a bunch of good suggestions there.
Yeah.
See, but he's been sitting there thinking about it for the last 10 minutes, Rex.
Alex Ross, we haven't done.
Don't get overwhelmed.
I know. I'm behind.
Brian Boland.
I don't like being behind.
I'd rather be behind than being got behind.
Well, Stephen Platt, yeah, he's yeah.
Yeah, Platt's amazing. He did an amazing Moon Knight run as well.
Yeah, I think I like Ramos as well. He's got all the Brown brothers in there. Imagine that.
Todd Knock is good.
Todd, I like Todd's stuff.
Really, Omer, Alex Ross? Of course, Alex Ross we have to talk about.
Yeah, at some point. And we do. I bring up him a lot.
That dude's, I mean, he's...
Ron Lim, we mentioned him yesterday, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, I'm giving you gold.
Well, that's good because we need a lot of gold,
Yeah, there you go. Yes, you are, Omer. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Yeah, Barry Windsor Smith for sure. Philip Tan. Yeah, that's a good call too.
Tan. I'm writing him down right now.
And Ed McGinnis. Yeah. Ed McGinnis was a good one.
Yeah.
Brian Boland, of course. Yeah.
Now, I will say this.
Some guys you just can't deny.
Oh, absolutely. And that may help. Diversity of artists, from different eras. For sure.
Yeah, that's a cool thing too. We got a pretty good mix there. I mean, I was trying to throw in some '90s ones just because we don't really get to talk about them as much as other guys.
Here's a suggestion right here. Burnt Hogarth, that his birthday was the 25th was what? I guess that's Christmas Eve, right? So he just had a
Hogarth. Why do I know him? What did he do?
He did Tarzan, dramatic drawing,
Tarzan, Conan, and stuff back in the day. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I know him.
He also did an awesome book or books on drawing.
Oh, dude, here's another one I ran across earlier. I had a Facebook friend request. Why do I know the name?
I want to work in some CG creators as well. That's Miss.
Did you hear me?
Say it again.
I was asking him, why do I know the name from comics? Terry O'Neill. Was he an editor or something back in the day, an inker?
I have no idea who that is.
Do you have, okay.
I
Some
don't.
reason the name is ringing a bell, and I don't know why. All right. I thought it was somebody that was from comics, but maybe not.
Yeah, I'm writing them down, and I will look them up later,
Yeah,
slowly but
I guess
surely.
that's what I said. You don't have to get like overwhelmed.
Well, like Peach Momoko, I know she. Here's an old school one, John Severin.
Is that a real name?
Yes,
Peach Momoko?
yeah, she has been doing covers and is sort of her,
Uh,
you know.
okay, you're making my brain hurt. What does she do? Like fucking ultra fucking
Oh,
lesbian covers
really?
and shit?
Okay, I don't know. Don't care.
Oh,
I won't.
I'm just asking.
Now,
The
if you
name
want
is fucking
details, this
killing me.
isn't the channel for that.
Oh, okay.
Not today. Oh, Adam Kubert. How about Andy Kubert and Adam Kubert? Huh?
Denny O'Neill, Apex. That's what it was. That's who I was thinking of. Denny
Denny
O'Neill.
O'Neill. Now he's a writer.
Hmm. Okay. I saw the name Terry O'Neill on like Facebook or something today, and I was like, "Is that's not the same guy?" I don't. The picture didn't look right,
Adam
so I
Kubert
didn't
and Andy Kubert. Here
respond.
we go.
Yes, Cubert. Yeah, French.
No, not Kubert. That sounds like that that night show host. Can't stand him. Kubert.
Colbert. Fucking piece of
Uh huh.
shit.
Yeah. There's a Todd McFarlane cover. We did Todd McFarlane. Um.
Have we
Oh,
done Dale yet?
we haven't done Alex Toth. I need to put him on. He'll be a lot of fun.
Okay. What about Dale Keown? Have we done him yet?
Uh, Dale Keown. Oh, no, we haven't done Dale. Yeah, we'll put him down.
All right.
Spell
Add
his
him.
last name. Spell his last name for me.
Keowne.
Keowne.
NE.
Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, we'll look him up.
Huh?
Yeah, and then there's Art T. Bear.
Keone. Yeah, Archie Barrow, dude. Yeah, Art's been around for years, dude. He's fucking done so much stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
And then Aaron Lepresti.
Dan Lawless would be a good one to do. Go
Yeah,
back
I
and dig
don't
up
know if
some good
there's
stuff.
enough. Yeah. I mean, I'll
Yeah, I
put
don't
him
know
down.
how much we can find. Yeah, I don't know how much we can find. I know he has a limited amount, so far. But I love Dan, dude. He's got a great attitude. He's
Yeah,
like
there's Dick
just
Evans.
an
He's old school.
awesome dude. And he can draw.
Oh, Bill Willingham would be great. Bill Willingham.
And oh shit. Um, what's the other dude that's working with Mike Barron on Bronze Star? Uh,
Pat Broderick. Pat Broderick.
Pat Broderick. There's no E at the end. Apex. Okay, no E at the end. And that's just the meme. Keone, I guess. Whatever.
I don't know if we did Frank Frazetta.
Oh, that would be a good one. You can't go wrong with Frank. We've done Bernie. We've done
I will go back and make sure that
a lot
we,
of the
because
classics.
I pretty much know who we done. Oh, this is a killer piece by Chris Stevens. Look at this. Going up against Killer Croc.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Ooh.
And there's your lizard representation for today, Lorenzo.
Oh, yeah. Look at Killer Croc. He's pretty cool right there, man. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Architecture. Taking it on the chin.
Batman should be getting his ass kicked right now. That's what it looks like to me.
Bat snack. It looks like he had a neck.
Yeah. Fucking Killer Croc makes Bane look like a fucking Cabbage Patch Doll.
All right, I'm trying to think real quick. You're not helping. This is the creator of one of your favorite characters, Deathlock. Now this is a George Perez cover here, but the creator of Deathlock. I want to do him.
No, who could?
Help me out, Apex. My brain's mush right now.
He is one of my favorite guys too. I'm just not synapses are not working. Overloaded with food and sugar.
Rich Buckler, thank you, sir. Yes, I actually got to meet Rich Buckler in 1983. Great guy. Sadly, he's gone already.
Cool.
Yeah, Rich Buckler. He's got a very pun intended rich history in comics.
Yeah.
Oh, now we could do the Ninja Turtle artist as well if you're a Ninja Turtle fan.
Oh, who was the artist? Was it Easton or the other guy?
Both of them did the turtles. I mean, there was originally there was a primary artist, but both of them have drawn the turtles and written.
I didn't know I thought one of them was a writer and one of them was the artist. You know, it's usually the way it works.
All right, let me think. Oh, Mike Grell. Mike Grell's
a good one. Yeah, there you go.
I've got to meet him.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah, a couple times maybe. And all up in Chicago, around your area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I mean, you might as well just add most of the Kings to the list. We can do Billy Tucci. We could do Graham Nolan.
Wait a minute. Dave Cockrum.
Oh, Cockrum. Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
And Gene Colan.
Nice run on
Gene Colan.
Yeah, Colan's a good one.
Texas Dave loves Gene Colan, stuff. And see here is in Iron Fist 15, Dave Cockrum cover. You see Wolverine's costume. He's got that old tribal costume very early on. He's right behind Iron Fist.
Oh yeah. He's got the bones around his neck and shit. Yeah.
Yep. First appearance of
what year was that? 1986.
Oh, you're gonna. You want me to self-delete?
We don't want information. Yes, I know.
I don't know this just out of my ass.
I'm just asking a question, right? It's a natural response.
Probably 77. I guess it's around 77 because it's 30 cents.
That's what I'm saying. 30 cents. I'm trying to remember the time period.
First appearance of Sabretooth right here.
Okay.
Kind of a key issue for Sabretooth fans.
Oh, sure.
Oh, nice Electra there. Oh, Scott McDaniel. Scott McDaniel would be a great one.
Is that who did this Electra?
He did some Electra. I don't know. I had to look on this one.
Wow. No, that's cool.
Let me see if I can see the
Sorry, I keep
signature on
asking
this one.
questions. But,
Well, no,
I'll shut up.
it's fine. I can't. Oh no, this is Didato, Mike Didato,
Diodato.
Diodato. Tell me how to spell that.
Yep.
D-E
Oh shit.
D-E.
D-E.
Oh shit. Okay.
I think it's D-E-A. D-E. Ah, fuck. God damn it, Rex. I can't spell in my head.
Okay, that's fine. I can't either, and I can't see his signature. I can see it enough to know who it is.
I can do math in my head, but I can't spell in my head.
Okay. I need to get
I either know it or I don't.
I need to get Eric and Boyd on here.
D-E-A-D-A-T-O, something like that.
Okay, thank you.
It's somewhere in there.
It's in the chat. So there you go.
Oh, there you go.
All right. So that completes one whole side. Let me get another one here with ruled lines because that way it'll stay in order, a little better. Frank Bruner. Yeah, that's a good one.
Rex rules those lines with an iron fist.
Yes. Jim Mooney. I can never think of Jim Mooney's. He did Supergirl, some early Marvel team ups, all kinds of stuff. I never can't. Sal Buscema. Yes.
There you go. You can always count on Apex. Thank you.
Now, John Buscema, we're going to have to kind of wait on him. I'd like to wait because we're doing a book on, and Alan Weiss is good. Yeah. Scott
We're going to
Daniel,
fill up the whole year before you know it.
Well, again, I have to be able to find enough imagery,
Brian cracks me up. You spell it Mike D. Next artist, please.
Yeah, Peter was more of a writer than an artist, yes. So who was the artist name? Kevin Eastman. There we go. Kevin Eastman.
Yeah.
He'll be a good one to put in there for Ninja Turtle art.
Yeah, I thought one of them was more the artist and the other was the writer. Right?
Sam Keith, that's a good one. Sam Keith, hell yeah.
Oh, Sam Keith's good. Yeah, love Sam Keith. Oh, is that Sam Keith? That is Sam Keith. Never mind. The Max, right? He did the Max too.
He did the Max, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did a bunch of stuff in Marvel Comics Presents for a little while too. He had a Wolverine run.
Who is Tola Bayo?
Huh? Oh, what a where? Harvey I have no idea, brother. Travis Charest, yeah. Or
now, what did he do? What did he do?
Oh, Travis Charest, I don't know, he was big in the 90s. He did a lot of stuff for Image. And, he drew amazing women.
Okay. Well, if it's an amazing women type thing, I'm sure Omer will know the artist because he likes to draw the women.
Yeah, and I still don't know how to pronounce it because half the people that say it say Charest and the other half say Charest. So I don't know if he's French Canadian.
French? You don't know if he's French?
I think he was French Canadian, like our friend Frederick Grimo.
Okay, I'm putting Fred Hembeck on here. I've actually been in contact with
Hembeck. Wow,
Hembeck. Yeah,
dude, I haven't heard that name in years.
That's sad. Terry Austin, he's primarily an inker, but he has drawn and done stuff. So I'm going to put Terry Austin on the short list.
Yeah. I love Terry Austin on John Byrne, dude, is fucking gold. It's
Mhm.
just fucking solid gold.
Well, he was good over Marshall Rogers. There's another one we can have on.
He's good on everybody, he thinks, dude. But I'm just saying, him and John Byrne was just like, God, it was so good.
Well, Terry Austin's good just about on anyone. He's great inker. He's
That's
probably my
what I'm
favorite
saying.
inker.
Yeah, he's pretty much
Yeah.
good on anybody he thinks. But yeah, his stuff on Byrne, man, was just yeah. It was my developmental years. First started switching over from horror to superhero comics. Discovered the X-Men.
Ross
Man,
Andrew,
that
he was
shit, it leaves an impression on.
sure. Ross Andrew and Ed Hannigan. Hell yeah.
Oh, Joe Mad. And Joe Mad was a little cartoony for me back in the day, but I appreciate him more nowadays. But back when he first popped up, he was a bit cartoony for me.
Yeah. And hopefully we can learn about some artists that, and we haven't put down John Romita Sr.
All
or
right,
Junior.
well then you gotta go Junior
Senior
too.
or Junior. Yeah. Senior or Junior. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, put both them down.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, did you put down?
Here's a bunch
I don't
right
know.
here. Jerry
I don't.
Ordway. Yeah, Jerry Ordway.
Yeah, Jerry Ordway. I don't know that we've done. Did we do Joe Kubert?
Dan Jurgens. Kubert. Joe Kubert. We've done Joe Kubert.
Okay, I thought we did. I just couldn't remember for sure.
Yeah. Anyone in this list here? I mean, Kevin McGuire, I guess. I don't know Kevin McGuire. What about Cassidy, John Cassidy, that just passed away a year or so ago?
Remind me what he did. Hail Saboteur.
Astonishing X-Men covers. He did Lone Ranger covers.
Like way back in the day. What era is this guy from, dude?
Modern.
Okay, so if it was after 1999, I'm not gonna know anything about him. If he started getting work like in the late 90s, then I'm probably not gonna know who the fuck he was because I wasn't collecting Marvel and DC anymore. I had a limited amount of Image, and everything else was indie.
Right.
And then 2000, I quit completely. I'm done.
Dick Dillon. Hell yeah, Dick Dillon.
Industry is going out the race.
I was thinking of Dick Dillon. Actually, Dick Dillon's son bought a production piece of his father's from me on eBay years ago.
Oh wow!
It was a Justice League because he did Justice League. Yeah. The Zippy the Pinhead creator too.
Zippy the Pinhead.
Yeah, that's an underground comic. That's quite,
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God. Now we've done Neil Adams. We haven't done Steve Rude. Yeah, Terry Dobson. You got a lot of good ones. Salvador, he's good. Klaus Janson.
Hell, we had the dude on twice, didn't we?
Joe Mad. Okay. Who?
I swear we had the dude, Steve.
Well, we interviewed him, but we didn't cover his artwork.
No. So yeah, we can still do a show on all of his art for sure. Oh my God, Omer, you're gonna overload Rex, man. Stop it.
Well, I mean, I wanted suggestions, and
the fucking year is gonna be filled up in like fucking 15 minutes, bro. Next year's cover, we're done.
It really depends. I think I have enough to start with.
There's nobody on this list that you cannot find plenty of examples of.
Well,
These
you
are
would think.
all we got. Our
You
chat
would
is
think.
amazing. We
Okay,
have
all right.
educated. We have
He doesn't want to
educated
listen to
comic
me.
fucking readers. No, I'm going to talk over you because you always talk over me. We have educated comic readers here, and they are making amazing suggestions. That's all. Okay, go ahead.
Well, I don't know what I was going to say now. It just goes out of my head if I don't,
Ah, shit. I'm sorry.
Plus, I'm doing the list here. Well, like I was going to say, Dave Stevens. We did Dave Stevens. I actually ran out of material on him. You would think, okay, now I would have to do a deeper dive to find more Dave Stevens, but on X, there was very limited stuff. There was enough to do a show, but it was a shorter show because I ran out of stuff. You would think
Oh,
Dave Stevens, one of the greatest cheesecake artists of all time, would have a lot of stuff out there. And he does. But is it on X where I'm
oh,
grabbing a lot of this stuff? No, it's not.
okay. Let me ask you this, Rex.
Walt Simonson? Yeah.
Why are you not just using Google to image search these things? You will have thousands of images to choose from on
Okay.
every one of these people if
All
you
right. I'll
use
change
Google.
my methods. I'm just telling you how I did it to begin with and have been doing it
Okay, and I get it.
because it's been
That's what you're
convenient.
used to, right? And that's what you're used to, right?
Well,
But
I
I mean,
mean,
look at
what I'm saying is it's been effective for most artists because they have enough postings. They have more than enough postings. In a lot of cases, I could do 2 or 3 shows on them. But some
What the fuck?
artists, just not so much, apparently. I'm just finding this out.
Yeah, it just really depends, like how certain artists feel about X, and or if back in the day they got banned because they were on the wrong side of things. Dude, I put out one tweet on Twitter
Pearson.
in 2018, I think, or 2019, and I was banned for over 2.5 years.
Right. I get it. Pearson, can you give me another name with Pearson? See, you know the name. I
Pearson,
don't. Now, Stella Freeze, I know him. Give me his first name too.
Selfreeze.
I
I
know
know
he
that
does
name.
Batman.
It's Brian. I think it's Brian
Brian,
Spellfree.
you're right. Yeah, Brian. Hmm.
The other dudes I can't think of right offhand, but I've
And I'm
heard his
spelling
name.
Brian. Wow.
Brain.
I
It's
don't even know
Brain
how to.
Spellfree.
Yeah.
That's all right, Rex. That's what we call Arkansas spelling.
I hope not. But yeah, it was actually the Batman Shadow of the Bat covers that sort of introduced him. And then there's also that Catwoman artist. Oh my God, it just keeps coming, doesn't it? Which is a good thing. Thank you, Omer. I mean, motherfuck me. It's
Bro, you asked for this.
I
I'm
know.
sorry, man,
I
but
think Brent
you
Booth has
cannot
2
get
T's,
mad.
doesn't he? I know.
Yes,
Brent
Brett,
Booth's
I believe it's 2 teams. Yeah.
yeah, I think so. Yeah. Brent Booth, awesome. I mean, his most recent stuff, he's actually doing some of the best stuff of his career right now. I'm very
No,
impressed with.
bro,
I think
so
he's
the
one of the
shit
best
he was
artists out
doing,
there right now.
this the stuff he was doing in the '90s in Image, dude. I was collecting everything that he worked on, that Image did. I loved his artwork,
I
dude.
loved Ed Benz too when he came out. I'm putting him down, and then apparently there's also Frank
Joe Benitez.
Benz.
Yeah. Oh, Dan
BEN.
Finosian. Oh, that's a good one.
Let's see.
Sorry.
Yeah, Dan. Yeah, Dan. Um,
Dan
he goes back
Finosian.
to the.
That's, yeah.
He
He's
goes
been
back
around
to
a long
Image
time,
days.
bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Eric. Eric's a Eric
Oh, Eric Canetti. Yeah.
Canetti. Yeah.
He's fucking good.
Tim Sale. Yeah. Passed away a couple years ago.
Tim Sale. Did he do Batman for a little while? What was Tim Sale's big thing? Didn't he do
Um,
like the crazy Batman with like the big ears? Or am I thinking of somebody else?
you're thinking of Kelly Jones,
No,
probably.
maybe. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Kelly Jones is one we need to put down, and he's around, and we
Oh
can,
shit. Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, bro. You're gonna have your work cut out for you, man. But yeah, go Google search and you'll have so much shit to choose
Less
from wrestlers.
streaming. I
You'll
think
have.
this is Omer's plan. Less streaming out of Rex while he's doing research, so he can take over the internet with his streaming. Jason, okay, Jason
Hmm.
Pearson.
I can
I
see
I
the
see
evil
through you,
plan
sir.
developing. All right, Oliver. Man,
No, he's
you
giving
got.
me some gold here to write down. I guess
I got to play poker with Homer.
this Google search is easier. Yeah, you'll find a ton of stuff. Yeah.
I'll steal it. I'll steal his sombrero and his cigarette.
Brian is one of those that has the painterly look to his stuff.
Stowbridge, yeah. I think he's got that kind of. I don't. He might be all digital. I'm not even sure. I don't know these guys well enough. I just see their art and it's like, wow, it's fucking
Hey,
pretty cool.
Dale, I can keep going, but I won't. He says, yeah. I think I've got Jim Lee down somewhere. I
Yeah,
mean,
the Long Halloween.
he's one.
Tim Sale. Yeah, that was Batman. Okay. Yeah, I know who Tim Sale is, right?
Yeah, I mean, you asked for specific stuff, and my mind goes to Marvel, but he did do a lot of DC stuff.
Well, I specifically asked you, didn't he do like a Batman thing? Like with the big ears and all that stuff, and that was the Long Halloween.
Okay.
I don't know.
mean, I don't know the years because I've got those Dark Victory and the Long Halloween. I have those. I also have the
dude, I have
gray,
no idea.
the gray
Most
Hulk
of
or the
that
yellow
stuff, I was.
Daredevil yellow, something. I mean, I'm familiar with him. I'm not that familiar with him.
But that dude, I was on my way out of comics in '95.
No
By
excuse.
2000, I was done.
No excuse.
Whatever. It is what it is. There's a lot of guys that came in or got famous like after I dropped out. You know,
Sergio Aragonés would be a good one. Just saying.
I know Sergio, yeah. He filled the margins of Mad Magazine for like fucking 25 years.
Yes, he did.
He guy's out of his tiny little mind.
Oh, I like this artist, Mike Parbeck. Died in 1996. Despite how short his life and career was, he remains one of my all-time favorite comic book artists. He was 30 when he passed away. His exciting yet innocent style was perfect for the JSA and Batman Adventures. Yeah, he's the artist that did the first appearance of Harley Quinn on a cover.
Who was this?
And I love this Justice Society too. I liked his style on that. Yeah. I'd like to see more of his stuff. Mike Parbeck. So I'm definitely putting him down because I would like to know more about him. But again, his career was cut short. He died at age 30 in 1996. So So I don't know how much work he actually did, in comics, and how much is out
Well,
there.
we lost a lot of those '90s guys, man, that were like
Oh,
outstanding,
Michael Turner.
and
We
they,
haven't done Michael Turner.
yeah, exactly. Michael Turner. What was the guy that used to work with Chaos Comics?
Brian
Matthew.
Polito.
Well, Brian Polito's the owner of the company. The original Lady Deaths and all that. It was Matt Hughes. I think it was Matt Hughes.
We actually started it out with Gil Kane and did a couple things on Gil Kane already.
Yeah, we
So we've
did a
already
couple
done Gil.
shows on Gil.
Although you could keep going with Gil Kane. He's just an artist. Yeah.
Oh, bro, I mean, we could do a whole show just on the Morbius run. I've got the whole thing. I mean, we could go through
Right.
every book. We could do like an 8-hour show on just the Morbius run.
No, we couldn't because Miss Mama Hawk wouldn't let us. How about Gary Frank? Gary Frank?
Gary Frank, yeah, Gary Frank's good. Dale Keone even praises Gary Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually heard him say he thought Gary did Hulk better than he did, that blows my mind. But Dale has actually said that.
Wow, Gina Carano there in the middle.
Ah, poor canceled girl.
Yeah, I like her. Just
Ew.
saying. What?
Those are some pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know, would that be trading card images or pinups
Studio
or
13
whatever?
Comics, apparently. So Stephen
Yeah,
Wayne,
that's
I
right.
guess. Stephen Wayne art. Yeah.
All right. Well, hail, Steven.
Good stuff. I like that Ghost Rider too, with
Uh,
his head burning off his head, basically.
I might have a couple of questions.
That's a nice Spider-Man there. I guess I'll put his name down because he's popped up a lot.
Who's that? Joe Bennett?
Vincenzo Riccardi. He did the Spider-Man here, among
Oh.
other things that I've seen today.
Oh, what's the dude? What's his name? The guy that did the fucking Spider Woman pinup that caused fucking the internet meltdown. We got to do a show on him, bro.
Yeah, we could do.
Come on, you want views? Or fucking what the hell is his name? Help me out, Apex. I know you know.
So you want me to do a loser?
A loser?
A loser?
Why is he a
I
loser?
mean, he can't do anatomy properly. He can't put organs in the woman. Has a broken back. What?
Oh, okay. So you hate the drawing, Rex? Is that what you're telling me? Hail, Tinny.
No.
Good to see you, buddy.
Matt Baker
Well, yeah,
would be a good one.
That's the tagline. Oh, where are organs and blah. Nobody gives a fuck where organs are. It's a beautiful drawing.
Right. Okay, so you're
fuck,
pro.
man.
You're pro him. You do like his stuff. Okay.
Yes, that's what I said. We need to fucking do a fucking show on him. Piss people off. Fucking that guy knows how to draw fucking women, man. He makes them look sexy. That's what Jesus God, man. It's the most basic instinct on the face of the planet is to reproduce and to keep the species alive.
Hey, I'm all for that. I want to live on your planet.
Men are attracted to women. Women are attracted to men, or they're supposed to be anyway.
Yeah.
Nowadays things are a little loosey goosey, but whatever.
Great. Loosey goosey. Yes.
I mean, how do you want me to put it, right? I'm trying to keep us out of the deep water with YouTube here.
Oh, okay. Since Tex, what's his name that did Ghost Rider? Tex.
Congrats, Tank Bear. Sorry, Rex. Tank's gonna be a grandpa.
Oh, awesome.
Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, I got a new one on the way as well, Tank. Hey, Roman.
Do you, Rex? Oh shit, yeah. Well,
Oh, yeah. Tim
congratulations,
Vigil.
buddy.
Yeah. Tim Vigil. Yeah.
Nice.
Tim Vigil's really laid up. No, he's really leveled up. I've actually got a couple of original Tim Vigils in my collection.
Nice.
One of them's a werewolf. You'll love it. I'll just have to find them again.
Oh, hello.
And then
You know me, I love werewolves.
Milo. Okay, I'll put that down. I'm not sure about Milo, who that is, but
oh, that's the dude that did the Spider Woman, Milo Manara. Yeah,
okay.
He's the dude that did the wear her organs.
Merry belated Christmas to all of you, magnificent bastards and bastarettes. Scott Clark, okay. Joe Bennett, yeah, he's been a canceled one that did came out of doing Immortal Hulk and went to work for Art T. Bear, did a cover for Black and White. Straight off his, cancellation at Marvel. Joe Bennett, yeah. I know that much.
Yeah, Joe Bennett said, "Fuck it, like, I'll go work with Art." Screw you.
Yeah. Now, okay, Texaria or whatever his name was that did. Do we have a last? Yeah. Do we have a last name on him, or am I just going to have to wing it and try and find something of his work?
It's Mark Texaria. TEXEIRRA. I think something like that. TEXIARA. But it's pronounced Tashira, I guess.
Okay.
That's what I've heard. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
But he did the really cool Ghost Rider back in the late 80s, early 90s. I did that glow
I've got a Ghost Rider head by him. Yeah. Hollywood.
Yeah. Oh, fucking. Yeah, dude. When he was doing Ghost Rider, that was good stuff.
We could do Wallywood. That's definitely, Robert Crumb. We could do Robert Crumb. Although I couldn't show everything of his because there's nudity.
No, yeah, we'd have to figure out some black bars or something.
But Robert Crumb's actually been leveling up, man. I'm really impressed by some of his,
He's still around?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, some of his lighter stuff, I should say.
Oh, holy shit, dude! That guy's got
some of his
90.
Some of his last stuff that he did, let's say. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I was like, holy crap, he's still around, dude. That dude's gotta be. He's kicking it.
Yeah. We did Jim Starlin, I think. We did Ditko.
Yeah, we did Jim Starlin. We did Ditko. Gil Kane, yeah, we did twice. Perez, I think we just did recently, right?
We just did yesterday, yeah. Mm-hmm. What about Mark Buckingham?
Mark Buckingham. Okay. I need more information. The name's not ringing a bell.
And for some reason, I'm writing it Muckingham with an M. What the fuck?
See, that should make Eric happy. Hell, Eric and boy, Mr. Muck.
Yeah.
So you look at Rex is writing it Muckingham now.
He was getting mad at me at first because I would say Mr. Yuck instead of Mr. Muckin, and my mind was just going there. I'm sorry. That's the way my mind was wired.
That shit cracked me up for a couple of weeks, dude. I had to go behind the scenes a couple of times and talk to Eric. Be like, dude, Rex doesn't mean it, dude. He's not doing it on purpose. It was funny. Sorry, Eric. Hopefully he's not watching this or anything.
Here's a Gene Colan piece from
Oh,
one of the Marvel calendars.
Dracula versus fucking
Doctor Strange, and he subdues
Doctor
Doctor
Strange?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. How the hell did you manage that trick?
And here's a picture of Gene Colan back in the day. Back in the day, Gene Colan.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, he was losing his hair. Big comics, of course, he was losing his hair.
Yeah, no shit. They said if comics will break your heart, kid.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't it Jack Kirby who said that?
Oh, the weather out. Oh, I don't know. He probably said that more than once.
As I'm saying, that's the famous quote I remember is Jack Kirby fucking told somebody in a major interview, like, comics will break your heart, kid. Like,
Oh, you know
goddamn.
what? That just gave me a good idea. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I'll tell you after the show.
I love when Rex has an ideal.
I know. I never say it right, but it's there nonetheless.
You know it. I just love fucking with you, Rex. Man, bro, I don't think you realize what kind of an avalanche you started with this request you put out earlier. Hail Tank, I'll try to pop in the studio later if I'm still awake. I know Apex is streaming later tonight too. I'm gonna have to take a nap if I'm gonna be up for that one. Fucking midnight. Jesus Christ. All right, you guys.
I'm kind of sore, actually. Oh, and we could do a very controversial EVS, Ethan Van Sciver.
Oh, fuck yeah. Ethan's got 35 years of comics under his fucking belt, bro. I don't see why we couldn't. And I got pretty much all the time. There's very few missing out of my collection.
One we haven't mentioned is Bill Sienkiewicz.
Ooh. Sienkiewicz.
Talk about, and I've actually met him a couple times back in the day.
Yeah, he's like a pretty he's had some wild swings in his artwork, like with styles and shit.
Here's another controversial one, Bob Kane.
Bob Kane, he was the Batman guy, right?
Creator of co-creator.
Well, yeah, he tried to claim he was the creator of Batman.
Well, I mean, we could do, like Jerry, and I'm forgetting the people that helped form.
Was it Jerry Ordway?
No.
And Bob Kane? No.
No.
No, it was Bob Kane and Gil something or another.
No.
No.
It was Bill Finger. Bill Finger.
Bill Finger. That's what it is. Gil, Bill, whatever.
Gil Bill? Okay. Jerry, I'm trying to think of somebody help me. Drawing a blank. No, not Jerry Lewis.
Yeah. Oh, lady.
Now, trivia question here. Actually, we mentioned this before. Neil Adams actually drew early in his career some of those DC issues of Jerry Lewis.
Really? I didn't know that. I mean,
Yep.
yeah, I probably did, but I forgot about it.
I've actually got a Adler cover to one of those that he did.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Del Keown. Yeah. Now I knew I had that spelled wrong. No, there's no E on the end. Damn it.
I know.
But I spelled it that way. You just wanted me to.
I got
will never
sucked in by the meme.
No, I'm going to never feature this artist on this channel. Because
we
can't spell the name right.
That's your loss, my friend.
We'll diss him. All
right.
Who took?
I may have to resign my position as co-host. You and Disco Keown.
Who took over for him? Frank. What was his name in the Hulk? Frank what? He's good. He was a good replacement. Do you remember?
I don't
think it was for Del Keown on the Hulk. Frank.
Something. It was it Frank?
Man, I'm making sure.
God damn it.
I may have to take
I don't know,
hot
dude.
Shower.
Again, that was at the time when I was stopping collecting Marvel,
Really? In the early 90s, the mid 90s, you were stopped collecting? No, I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, I was. Marvel?
Oh, really?
Okay. The only things I was collecting from Marvel was the X-Men titles and Wolverine. And I had very few select titles that I collected from DC. Everything else was all indie and fucking Image until 1999, and then that's when I dropped out. I've explained this to you before. You refuse to believe.
Okay. So, yeah, you left Marvel before Marvel left you.
Yeah. I got sick of the endless fucking, 13 title fucking crossovers and 97 different fucking goddamn variant covers and all this stuff. I was done with that early on, dude. I was like, nope, I'm out. Stuck with Image and the indie guys up until about November. So 1999, by New Year's of 2000, I was out. Came back in 2018 for Cyberfrog. That's right, baby.
Well, at least you came back. You need to put Graham Nolan down. Frank Robertson.
Yeah, I said that earlier.
Frank Robertson for Batman? Really?
No, Graham.
Okay, well, I was obviously, I knew I was going to get him in there.
Anyway. All right.
Oh. I'm just trying to get all these down and spell them right. And I'm running out of ink. Oh, wow. Look at some of these images. This is an early British artist.
Hail Saboteur. That's exactly what I'm saying. Who's it?
I'm like you. Quick Comics only to come back for indie stuff. Yeah. I'll tell you in a moment. He's a British artist. Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
From back in the day. Yeah.
Back in the day.
There's one of his Batman. Sort of painterly style,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I might even have some of those Cisco Kids that he did.
The Cisco Kid. Look at that shit.
Mhm.
Wow, that's cool, dude. Look
Cisco
at the colors
Kid
on that.
was a friend of mine.
Those
Howarth
colors are
was his name.
great, dude.
Howarth was
What
his
was
name.
it?
Howarth. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Howarth. British artist. Look,
Wow.
wow, look at that.
That's some
Look at that
cool
art.
stuff, man.
Look at that image.
Yeah. His colors are great, man. I love it. And you know
Yeah.
me, I'm a black and white guy. So for me to be that impressed with color work is, it's saying something.
This is probably Terry Austin inked. I don't know, but it's
Mr. Miracle,
who?
yeah. I think I have this one.
Yeah, this is
Pretty sure I do.
what is his name? Not doing good with names today.
Yeah, Cameron's gonna get over it.
Marshall Rogers. This is Marshall
Marshall
Rogers
Rogers.
artwork.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because he did some of
Yeah,
these
he
later Mister Miracle issues. He was doing
What
interiors
was he
too,
the
not
guy
just
that did?
Batman.
Was he the guy that did Plastic Man for a while too? Or am I? No, that's no Batman. Okay, yeah. Who was the guy that was doing Plastic Man?
Wow, this is Neil Adams artwork.
Really?
That's Neil Adams. Yeah, this is Neil Adams.
Oh, that's cool.
He was a
He turned him
peanut.
into Mr. Peanut.
Uh-huh.
Oh, come on. Ah, that's great.
All right, so I'd already
I'm
I'd
dying
already
with it.
had I had already had Kelly Jones down. But now here's some that weren't mentioned, and I'm surprised because these were on my short list, Shadowhawk. Brian Bolland.
Dude, I mentioned Brian Bolland 3 times.
Okay. Well, he was
You
good.
didn't hear me.
Mike Zeck.
Oh, I didn't say.
Dick Sprang. He's an older, Batman artist. I know Carrie always likes when I mention his name. And one that you don't care much for, Bruce Timm.
It just depends on the piece.
I know.
I'm not a huge fan, but some of them are like really. It's kind of like what's his name that did Hellboy? Mike. Was it Mike? What was the guy that did Hellboy?
Bruce Jones.
No, it wasn't Bruce.
Now, who are you trying to find? Who are you trying to memory search
Who's
here?
the guy that did Hellboy? Mike
Mignola. I've already got him down.
Mike.
Already got him down.
Right. He's kind of the same way for me. Some of this shit I really love, and other stuff I look at it and it's like, I don't like it.
Look what I found. Doc Blaylock. Look at that. Damn dirty thing.
Well, look at there.
He comes up under. Oh, look at this. Here's an underground for you. Howard Head.
Harold Head?
Harold Head. The Collected Adventures of Harold Head.
Okay. I didn't know.
Looks like the same artist that did Furry Freak Brothers, really. Rand
yeah,
Holmes.
a little bit.
Rand Holmes.
See, that was the beginning of the whole furry thing, man. I can't get on board with it.
What? Underground comics?
The whole furry thing. Look at what those underground comics started.
Yeah.
And you got people dressed up in fucking plushy costumes, humping the hell out of each other in random places. This furry culture is not good for humanity. We are not animals.
Well, but maybe when people stop acting like animals, then you know. Oh
Well,
yeah,
that's a fucking personal choice. You can choose to act like a human being, or you can choose to act like a fucking animal. Either way, I mean, you get what
yeah.
you
This
get.
was original black costume, Spider-Man black costume designs right there.
That's cool. I like
Yeah,
the
they just
red
took out
splatter.
the red. Yeah.
I liked it. I liked it with the red. But see, then they wouldn't have been able to do Miles Morales because now that's all he did was they added red, and now they got
Mm-hmm.
Miles.
The ideal for a new costume for Spider-Man, which would later become the separate character Venom, was conceived by a Marvel Comics reader from Illinois, Randy Schuler. Marvel purchased the ideal for $220 after the then editor-in-chief Jim Shooter
Fucking kidding
sent
me?
$220. This is legendary,
Wow.
acknowledging Marvel's desire to acquire the ideal from him in 1982. Schuler design was then modified by Mike Zeck, becoming the symbiote costume.
Holy shit. 220
So yeah, they
bucks, that's all they paid that guy.
220
Wow.
bucks to modify it from yeah,
Ouch. Oh, damn. Do you know that
yeah.
dude? He's like, he died a bitter, bitter man.
John
I gotta
Cassidy, who's
mute
one of
for a minute so we don't get struck.
okay. And that's wow. It actually ends after that with just a search of comic book artists. Not as many as you would think. Dr. Mass campaign closing out today. Yes, later tonight. Yep. But you can still get it over there on Fund My Comic. Thank you for reminding me, Carrie. We'll bring up the campaign here real quick and we will take a look at Dr. Mass Retro Elixir. I was telling, I think Shadowhawk yesterday that, or last night, that it was closing out.
Yeah. And I have backed Dr. Mask heavily. Looking forward to reading this comic. Looking forward to what he's going to do in the future. So, hail, Mark.
Prayers for me, please. I'm not feeling 100%. Feeling kind of achy. Maybe I've been pushing it a little bit too hard.
Oh, well, for you, Rex? I thought you were reading somebody out of the chat. I'm sorry to hear that, brother.
No, for me, yeah, for me. Yeah.
Well, you've been doing fucking nonstop streaming for weeks now.
Well, wouldn't say that, but yeah. Okay, here we go.
Bullshit. Since you fucking got laid off work, you've been nonstop streaming 2-3 times a day.
Yeah, I wish. But anyway, Besprinkled with Blood,
Okay.
closing out in 1 hour. 1 hour to go. 85% there. Let's take a look.
How do you spell blood, Rex?
BL. Nailed it.
Yeah, except it's besprinkled with garlic.
Oh. Just got to call me out, don't you?
Look. Dr. Matt puts me in his comic book.
You know what that typing reminds me of? You know what that typing reminds me of? The beginning of Night
So
Stalker.
fucking nice. Yeah. And let me give out my heartfelt thanks to Dr. Matt for including me in his comic book. Thank you, brother.
Dale A was in the house. I don't know if I said hi to Dale. Hey, Dale, love you.
Yeah, we said that, Dale.
You, brother. We still like Dale. Wow. This always reminds me of like Omen or the End of the World, the Antichrist music. I will sterilize you. You will.
You hear that one?
Not over the music, no. I don't know. The laugh's a little bit much.
Oh, listen to rap. Mr. Critical.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, you can get like $9.99. That's some marketing for you. Not $10, but $9.99. It works on you psychology. There, $9.99.
Well, it used to. Now that pennies are going away, it's not going to work so well. But
yeah, I went out and I got 100 pennies. They're not going to rip me off anymore. Just saying. I'm tired of that. It's out and out theft. What gives them the right to keep my change, even a portion of it? Oh, good. Look, some of this stuff is sold out. That's good.
Yeah,
sketch
that's
card.
awesome.
Sold a sketch card there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah,
Oh.
that adds a nice little chunk to the campaign every time.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah, I think
Scarlet. Yeah.
I went with whatever the big package was. It was all 3 covers. I think it came with a sketch. And
yeah, it was called the Beefy. It was called the Beefy Boy tier.
The Beefy Boy, is that what it was called?
Yeah. Yeah, it was called the Beefy Boy tier.
Ah, that's fucking funny.
Well, you said big package, and that's where my mind went. Sort of like a breakfast burrito, you know?
No, sorry. No, I'm a huge Edgar Allan Poe fan, so this fight. It's kind of like when Charlie's London did the first Charlie Chaplin book.
Right.
That it like, you know, I like backed the fuck out of that thing, dude.
Good.
I got every cover. I got Vinny's. I got Peter's. I got fucking everybody's. I got all that shit.
But here's a creator right down the street.
It was a beautiful book. It was well put together.
Here's a Shadow Punk. He's right down the street from me, about 45 minutes.
Yeah. Shadow Punk's
22
awesome.
backers, $1,158. He's asking for $2,000. He's 58% there. 17 closed 17 days ago. Oh, so
no,
quite get his goal, but let's take a look.
Oh shit! I didn't even know he went live. How did we miss this? Fuck.
Well, we had him on a couple, you know.
Bro, it's been a year, man. It really has. We don't even understand.
Yeah, now backers got the statues. Remember, they got the 3D painted statues.
Well, so, yeah. I'm not supposed to really talk about it too much, but I got to know Shadow Punk when he first got into the community, and me and him were chatting backstage and stuff. And he did a little 3D printed Salamandroid figure. That, you know, he did without Ethan's permission and shit. So he was like, I can't sell it to you. And I was like, I'll give you whatever you want for it. He's like, I can't sell it to you. So we made a trade, There was no sales involved, no anything going on, and I've got a one of a kind little like 3.5 inch tall Sound Android 3D printed figure from Shadowpunk. It's fucking awesome.
Well, I'm gonna end the show on this campaign, Frog G by Jason Bascom.
Froggy!
Spot.
Hell yeah.
Cerebus key, $4,189. Can use could use some love on this campaign. Frog G,
what was the goal? They've hit their goal, right?
Yes, they hit their goal, but yes, I'm sure they would like to, it's more fun.
We've all
another one.
The brave
Throw some more
hero
money at it.
follows the diabolical villain and rescues the damsel in distress. But this is real life, and in real life, stories don't always have happy endings. Frog G, the story of a man turned into a frog by a voodoo priestess sent on a mission to kill a god by death itself. Now our hero must roam the underworld to regain his humanity and win back the woman he loves.
And that was not AI. That was actually traditional animation from Pedro. He goes by Pedro Ang. I don't know why, but that's not his real last name. But he did the animation to my campaign for Devil Flyer, and we modified it in our most recent trailer and used bits and pieces of it. And here, I said I was going to end on that one, but I'll show you some more Pedro animation. You can hit Pedro up to animate your trailers. If you like traditional animation, here's one that has animation by Pedro. Brent Cantrell's Fembat. We will be doing a Apex After Dark at midnight. That's midnight Central or 1 o'clock Eastern. I will be co-hosting over there on his channel. And yeah, I'm kind of glad we're getting back to that. Fembat now on Fund My Comic. Ruby. Everybody now getting a Dan Lawless trading card.
Yeah, baby.
Some Austin Power goodness.
Dude, where's Pedro been lately? What's going on with him?
He's around. I see him on sometimes with Randy Zimmerman and Russ, and when they talk about certain creators, on their Friday and Sunday show.
Okay, he used to be on like Sugar Chris every week. I haven't seen Pedro in a while.
He moved to England and they cracked down on speech. No, that's a lie. No, that's
Pedro's never moved to England. That boy's got it made out there in the jungle, boy.
Yeah,
and fucking, he's living the life.
Rumble, young man, rumble. Abby's hacking. I gave her medicine though right before the show, so she's fine. She just needs to go out and get another meal down her, and she'll be fine. She's laying back down as it is. But yeah, thank you everyone for all the suggestions. I've got my homework. Yeah.
Hello.
Nope, I put Robertson under the wrong Frank Robertson. That's not his name. Frank, I'll think of it. He was a incredible Hulk artist that took over for Del Kim. If you know, tell me in the comments. Nobody ever leaves a comment.
You're thinking right. You're thinking of Gary Frank.
Oh, Gary Frank. You know how I invert things. So yeah, Gary Frank. Thank you for that. Gary Frank.
Yes,
Now,
Gary
Mr. I
Frank. So
Quit
if you
Comics,
were
I don't
throwing
know
me
who
off
it is.
by saying Frank was the first name, I'm like, who the
Oh,
fuck
okay.
is Frank?
Okay.
No,
Good.
Gary Frank. That's the dude that Dale actually thought drew Hulk better than him.
Yeah, I thought he was a good
Which
replacement for Dale because I did really like
that,
Dale's run on it. And I have a
I
lot of
mean,
them.
that's pretty crazy for Dale to say that. I don't.
I probably have more Dale Keown Incredible Hulks now than when they first came out. Because when I bought out that comic book shop, it had a bunch of Incredible Hulks done by Dale Keown.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go, bro. Those babies are gonna be
Burkholder.
shooting up
Oh,
in
yeah.
value
Wonderful
here
Christmas.
soon.
Good to see you, Burkholder.
Hail, Burkholder.
We're going to get out
Good
of
to see
here.
you.
I'm going to take some aspirin or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot some heroin or something.
Yeah, do a rail for me. No, we do not advocate that. Anyway, 4 years of content.
No, we didn't.
Here's Shadowhawk. Here's to another 4 years with us. 4 years of content, man. Whew. It's
Bro,
enough to turn your hair white.